Do you have limiting behavior patterns that you want to understand? Understanding your mindset will allow you to understand the behaviors in your life. Your mindset will determine your expectations, and your expectations will determine what you accomplish. So, knowing what your mindset is will help you to understand the behavior patterns and the habits that you have formed in your life. If you had a parent or parents who were strict disciplinarians who never gave you a voice or allowed you to have an opinion of your own, you grew up being beaten into obeying their rules, and any actions outside of what their rules were was taken to be defiance and disobedience, and you were swiftly punished to bring you back into submission. Disagreeing with others was seen as talking back, and talking back was seen as disrespectful, so you were always being punished for being disagreeable. You more than likely developed a mindset of following rules and towing the line. This makes it difficult for you to make decisions on your own because you were taught to follow the instructions of others, and to do what you were told is how you kept out of trouble, and it is how you got what you wanted. Therefore, you have a mindset of dependency. You find it difficult to make decisions without someone telling you what to do, or without the guidelines of rules and instructions. You never think outside the box because you fear making mistakes. You become a people pleaser. Take Tamar in the Bible, for instance. Tamar, the daughter of Judah, not Tamar, David's sister, but Tamar, the daughter of Judah. She was given in marriage to Judah's first two sons, and God killed them both because they were wicked. She was then told to go back to her father's house and wait to be called when his third son is old enough to marry, and she dutifully went back and waited in her father's house until years passed, and she realized she was not given to his third son to be his wife. Tamar's life did not move forward despite that she did all the right things. She followed the instructions she had been taught would allow her to get to where she wanted in life. And so she remained fixated in a place that held her stuck because her only mindset was to follow the rules, that it was difficult for her to make any decisions outside of what she was told. And so she remained in a negative situation in her life. She followed the rules even when she didn't see any change. She stuck to the rules when things wasn't working out. She had been taught by her society, by her parents. She was trained that the way to get what she wanted was to follow the religious rules and the rules that make up her society that determined success. And so she remained waiting. This is the mindset from parents who never allowed you to think for yourself because they believed that their discipline was what you needed in life. You are the person who has been trained to be agreeable, right? You don't want anyone to like you, to dislike you, I should say. You don't want to cause any frictions in your relationships, and so you always go along with others trying to please them, forgetting about your own goals, your own visions. You try to help them to get to where they're going to at the expense of your own self. That is because of the mindset you have that you have to follow the rules in order to get what you desire. And because of this mindset, you will often remain in negative situations that are not working out for you because you don't see a way out. You don't see a way out because you think that you have to do it how you're told is the right way to live. And unless you start depending on God and allowing Him to direct your paths, you will remain in negative situations.